Everyone, this is Amanda with Big Empress Energy. I'm here to do a general reading for the month of November for all those concerned with Gemini. So Gemini could be your sun, moon, or rising signs. Wow. Your Venus could be in Gemini. Oh my god, Gemini. Or you could be connecting with a Gemini, and in that case, you'd be a cross watcher. So just be aware that you might have to flip the roles. And if this reading resonates with you, like and comment. You can share the reading if you want. I love when you guys claim the reading or tell me how it relates to your life. And if you like the way that I read, subscribe to my channel. I'm a newer channel, so every new subscriber, every interaction with my video actually helps so much. It's a great way to help my channel get off the ground. Okay, right off the bat here, Gemini, we have 10-10. You've got endings happening in your life. The Ten of Swords, I mean, this card is like the most painful ending. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's just like, this card is like, I always view it almost as like the most painful ending. Like it's like one sword would have done it. One sword would have killed this bull. But there's 10, and there's even one going through his eye. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like, what's the term that I'm looking for? Like over the top, I guess. So it's just kind of like, it's that energy of, like, being kicked when you're down. But what I see here, Gemini, is, like, not just those endings happening. I'm seeing an ending to those kinds of things happening in your life, like a shift in your luck, in your fortune, with the Wheel of Fortune here. So like all of this like dramatic, painful endings, all of those are now, sorry, I'm gonna move my mic a little bit closer. All of that is shifting now. You're entering a period where that kind of pain and, I don't know, like over the top, misery is coming to an end, Gemini. You all have been going through it. I just want to say that my heart goes out to you because this is not a good energy. For a period of my life, a couple years ago, I kept getting this card, and it really summed up like what was happening. And in my case, I'm not saying this is your case, Gemini, but when I kept getting this card and it was stalking me in my own personal readings, it was like I was drawing out an ending to something, and it didn't need to be as painful as I was really making it, if that makes sense. Like in my case, I was in a relationship with someone that I love to this day dearly. He's family with me, in my opinion, but the relationship wasn't working, and I wasn't accepting that it wasn't working, and was basically just remaining in it very unhappy. And in my case, I really think that's what this was talking about, like making the situation harder on myself than it needs to be. And I'm not saying that that's your situation. We're only 2 cards in, but whatever this painful, agonizing circumstance is in your life, Gemini, it's shifting. Like the tides are turning, the wheel is turning, and that kind of pain is going to pass. Bottom of the deck is the Fool. Oh my god, what I was just saying. Yes, these are 2 complete opposite energies. Like, the Ten of Swords is a painful ending, and the Fool is that innocent, lighthearted beginning. The beginning of all beginnings. This is almost falling off. 8 of Cups. Okay. Whatever you were in, Gemini, was causing you a lot of heartache and a lot of pain. And I think to some degree you have chosen to leave it behind. Now, for some of you, this could be as simple as a mindset. Like, maybe you were in this kind of self-destructive energy, or you were viewing things in a very negative light. That's not going to be all of you, but I'm going to throw out some scenarios that this could be referring to. But that change in mindset is because you chose to leave that behind. Wow, the 9 of Swords there. Because you chose to leave that behind with the 8 of Cups here and kind of walk away from that mindset that was no longer serving you, the universe is rewarding you with this brand new beginning. Now, for others of you, this could be a painful ending to a relationship, a career, a family member that was toxic, an unfortunate living situation, financial struggles. Whatever this pain is, because you chose to release it and let it go and truly let it end, the universe is rewarding you. That's 100% what I see here. Okay. What else, please, for my Geminis for the month of November? My Geminis for the month of November, please. That's one of them. Two of Cups. Wow, Gemini. So for a good chunk of you, I think this might be love. This could be an ending to, wow, Eight of Pentacles here. I feel like, okay, you've had 8, 8, 10, 10, for the record, whatever that might mean to you. I'm just seeing synchronicity, so I'm bringing it up. But I think that a lot of you chose to work on yourselves on an individual level, and because you've chosen to do that, and kind of release whatever this pain was, you're being matched with that same energy. So if this is talking about, let's say, a career that you had to leave behind, it was causing you a lot of pain, you know, and with the Eight of Pentacles here, that very well could be work. Because you chose to leave that behind, like the universe is meeting you halfway and offering you something really good that fits in just right. For some of you, this could be love, especially with this Two of Cups in this deck. Like, it's got the roses, and it just really offers up this imagery of like a romantic relationship. So for those of you that have maybe been coming out of a painful relationship ending, or have just had like a lot of misfortune in love, and it feels like this, like just getting kicked when you're already down, the universe is bringing in the month of November like a perfect match for you. What else, please, for my Geminis in the month of November? My Geminis in the month of November, that's one of them. Death. Wow, that's Scorpio. Oh my God, Gemini, the endings here are insane. Yeah, this is crazy energy, very intense for you guys. You guys have been going through it. Let me just say that. But like I was saying again, like, you know, you've been here for a long time in this moon energy. Everything seems uncertain. You're obviously in a lot of pain. But the Wheel of Fortune indicates that wheel is turning, and then you're coming out onto the light side, Gemini. So I really see a lot of good coming in for you in November, which is Scorpio season, by the way. So some of you could be meeting a Scorpio, that's entirely possible, or you could be a Scorpio cross-watching, or Scorpio with a lot of Gemini in your chart. But yeah, I mean, what I really see here, Gemini, is a painful ending to something that meant a lot to you, and the universe is bringing in something to perfectly fill that hole in your life. Really beautiful. The Fool again. Wow. Okay. What else, please, for my Geminis for the month of November? Spirit guides and guardian angels. November. There's the moon. I was talking about that uncertainty, fear, depression. Some of you really, I mean, I got this a lot. I was very depressed at the time. So if you've been having mental health struggles, or even like physical health struggles, financial troubles, I feel like for most of you this is talking about an emotional thing like love or family. So you've been in this energy and you're coming out of the darkness and going into the light, Gemini. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Wow, the 10 of Pentacles. So 10, 10, 10 here, Gemini. Holy crap. Is Scorpio season bringing in endings for you? Yeah, I really think whatever this was that you had to leave behind and you had to say goodbye to, there was a lot of uncertainty. It was obviously a very intense and painful ending. Whatever it was is going to bring in something long-term and stable, and something that makes you feel secure. And I think for a good chunk of you, it's going to be love. Bottom of the deck is Temperance. That's Sagittarius. So Temperance, if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, Temperance in the traditional Rider-Waite is an angel creating alchemy between two cups of water. And I always interpret it as like the Two of Cups, or almost always. I read intuitively, so, you know, I get different meanings every time I read, but I usually see it as the Two of Cups, the angel melding those two cups of love together. For those of you that are looking for love, or even if you're not looking for it, it's going to be presented to you, I think, in the month of November, if that circumstance resonates with you. Okay, what else, please, for my Geminis for the month of November? And Gemini, for the record, after I complete all these November general readings, I'm going to do November love readings. So if you all are single and looking for a relationship, want to know more about this, I will have a love reading up next week at some point for you all. Okay. What else, please? Whoa, that one fell on the ground. Sorry, Gemini. I had a really hard time picking that up. Okay, so this is the Nine of Wands. Again, we have the moon here. There's been a lot of uncertainty, and I really feel like your life has kind of been dark recently. I don't know, like this being in this has not been an optimistic outlook, and I'm not saying that I think you probably had reason to feel that darkness, to feel that sadness and that grief. But yeah, Gemini, like the Nine of Wands is like you're almost there, Gemini. Like I like how it's depicted in this card because it's a long set of stairs. And you know, you're 9 wands up. The 10th wand is the ending. I mean, you have 10, 10, 10 here, Gemini. And death, like the endings. So yeah, I really think, you know, if you can power through that last wand, that last card in the wand suit, you're gonna get rewarded. The Nine of Wands is a card of choosing to not give up, although things have been really trying and very upsetting up until now. Yeah, you have incredible strength here, Gemini, is what I'm seeing. And I do, like, again, I know I keep saying this, but I really think you're going to be rewarded starting in the month of November for, like, not giving up. Truly. Whether it's love or career or finances or, I mean, it could be a million things, truly. But yeah, no matter the circumstance, I really think you're being given a new start with this ending. Really cool, really cool. 5 of Cups. There's that, like, broken heart. That's what I'm saying, like that darkness, that sadness. Some of you really could have been struggling with depression or mental health. And I think it has to do, like, I think it's a reflection of what's been going on in your life, Gemini. Like, I don't just think, I mean, it's possible for some of you it's purely a mental health thing, but I feel like for a lot of you, like, it's things that have been happening in your life, and you're kind of like, how much more of this can I take? Well, the universe is coming in here and saying, like, you don't have to take any more. You're at the finish line. Like, breathe a sigh of relief because you're going to be rewarded now. The wheel is turning now. You've paid your dues. What else, please, for my Geminis for the month of November? Spirit guides and guardian angels for my Geminis for the month of November. Geminis. That's it. Wow, the Emperor. Okay, wow. By the way, the moon is Pisces and Cancer. I don't think I said that. Scorpio with death, and then the Emperor is Aries. Yeah, the Emperor is, like, stability and, like, solid foundation. Like, yeah, with the Emperor and the 10 of Pentacles here. Okay, let me just say this, Gemini. If you are in your divine feminine energy, which is not gender specific, I know it sounds like it is, but we all have a divine feminine and a divine masculine, that duality to us as human beings. But, like, if you are in your divine feminine energy, I really see you meeting, like, a perfect match. Like if that's what you're looking for, I see you meeting the divine masculine to your divine feminine. And whatever it is, it's really going to offer, like, long-term stability, like that relationship. Now, for those of you, like, that are looking for stability in other aspects of your life, like some of you might, have been having difficulty in a living situation or with family or, or a career. Like, the Emperor is The Emperor could be like a good solid career, a good boss, a good living situation. It could even be your father, like if you're having difficulties with your father, or you've been having difficulties with your family, or maybe you're having difficulties co-parenting with another parent who is in their divine masculine energy. Whatever pain that has been causing you, Gemini, is ending, and there's like a whole new level playing field for you, is literally what they're telling me right now. Nine of Cups, yes! 9-9 here, Gemini. There's a lot of weird synchronicities here in this reading. The Nine of Cups is a wish granted. Again, we have the moon here. I wonder if, like, yeah, because this is a crescent moon, and then, you know, we have an eclipse happening here. I wonder if, like, the next full moon or some kind of moon cycle is going to bring in this shift for you, Gemini. I'm assuming you'll know if that resonates with you. Okay. Because I'm not sure what's going on astrologically. I like astrology, but, you know, and I keep up with it sometimes. But, yeah, but I'm not an astrologer, so. An astrologist, sorry. I'm thinking at the same time. The Seven of Wands here, Gemini. Interesting. So, again, this is like fighting, like not fighting in like a petty sense, but fighting for like what you need and what you want, Gemini. And I feel like it's finally like paying off. Like all of this effort that you've been putting in. Wow, King of Cups here. All of this effort that you've been putting in, Gemini, is finally going to pay off. Like, all this pain, I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. It's like you finally paid your dues. Like, the universe is recognizing that you haven't given up, and you're going to get rewarded. Like, the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Cups, the Emperor, like, those are beautiful cards to get when you've been in kind of this, like, painful ending, confusion energy of the Moon, the Ten of Swords, death, the Nine of Wands. The Seven of Wands is like a card of, like, feeling like everyone's against you, honestly. Like, in the traditional Rider-Waite, there's a man standing on top of a hill or a cliff of some sort, of ledge, fighting off. You don't see the people that are poking him with the wands, but you see 6 wands underneath him stabbing at him. And he's up there with a defensive look on his face, 2 different shoes, so obviously he was caught off guard for this battle. Yeah, with a wand fighting back. And, you know, it can represent needing to put up boundaries or needing to fight for something, but the energy that I'm feeling here, Gemini, is like you have been fighting for it. You've been fighting for what's yours, for what you want, and I think it's coming in for you. I do feel like the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Swords is this energy of like anticipating having the odds stacked against you, like anticipating pain or anticipating a fight, never letting your guard down. And I'm not saying that that's like something that you're doing that you shouldn't be, Gemini. I think you probably had reason to feel that way. But what I'm saying is I'm feeling like this new sense of peace coming in for you. Like that energy is leaving. One more, please, for my Geminis for the month of November. Geminis for the month of November. That was it. That was really heavy. The Four of Pentacles. Interesting. 4-4 here, Gemini. Wow. Yeah, there's quite a bit of stability coming in for you. And the Fool. What a beautiful way to end that. The Fool at the bottom of the deck. Oh my god, Gemini. This is truly like death and rebirth for you in the month of November. Which is cool because that's very Scorpio energy. And it's Scorpio season. But I just really see like the way that things have been are changing. They're changing, and I think you've had to be very protective of yourself with the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Swords. Like, something obviously hurt you really, really badly, Gemini. And what I'm getting from this is like, sorry, I moved my camera and now I can't get my cards aligned right. But like that, you feeling like the odds are stacked against you and like anticipating pain and heartbreak, it's just not going to be a factor anymore going forward. I'm sure if you're not feeling it yet, Gemini, you're going to feel that in the month of November, that shift is happening, that good things are coming in for you. New stability. For a lot of you, I think it might be love, but even if it's not love, I see that there's going to be people there for you that are going to offer you the support that you need, because this Ten of Swords energy, the Nine of Wands energy, the Seven of Wands energy is like isolation. The moon as well. It's like isolation in your pain. And that's just not going to be how it is going forward. That's really, that's changing. The Fool. You're being given this whole new start, Gemini. I love it so much. Okay. I'm going to pull an oracle card of advice for you for the month of November. Wow. Okay, I got 2, Gemini, so I'm going to read them for you. I got card 6 and card 26. 26 reduces to 8. 62, 26 could be significant. And then we have card 6 here. Now, 6s are really healing energy. 6s are... I'm going to need 2 crystals, actually, to prop these up. 6s are that, like, healing and transformational period after 5s, because 5s represent change. This is very interesting. I think this might be the first time I've gotten 2 oracle cards as advice, but they came out together, so I'm fully anticipating you need both these messages. Okay, I'm going to read card 26 first, Gemini. They each start out with keywords, and then a quote, and then the interpretation. So card 26, past and future, fresh start. Oh my God, Gemini. It's a fresh start for you, the Fool. I love this. Oh. You just have to turn the page. It's tough knowing what has happened in the past and how close we've been, but you can't dwell on the past. This is the time to rewrite a new chapter for the future. Hopefully we can put ourselves in a position where we'll all be happy. Donovan McNabb. Interesting, I didn't know he was that deep. Okay. We are often encouraged to live in the moment, enjoy the present, and not to dwell too much on either the past or the future. Yet in a sense, the present is the least consequential of the 3 concepts. It's merely an abstract state that we inhabit but for an instant. In this frozen moment, the woman balances symbols of the enduring concepts of time that precede and follow on from it. On one side is the past, which is now locked and cannot be changed, symbolized by a book on its last page and fully written. Interesting. But there is also a mirror, as the past still provides value as a reference for reflection and for appraisal and lessons we learned. On the other side of her, there's a key that will open doors to new opportunities and a blank book ready to be written. That is so cool. That is so cool and completely relevant to this energy I've been reading, Gemini. Okay, so card 6, let's see the insight that one has for you. Wow, oh my God, Gemini. Tranquility, at peace. I go to nature to be soothed and healed, and to have my senses put in order. John Burroughs. We have experienced a difficult period. Oh my God, Gemini, but the trial is over. Challenging times in their multitude of forms, worries over financial or health issues, troubled relationships, or concern for others close to us have left us physically weakened or spiritually tested. Now, either by acceptance or conclusion, our troubles are past. Now we need the comforting embrace of rest. It's time to recuperate and regain our strength. A woman draped in a purple cloth reclines peacefully. A glowing divine light or spirit drives away the shadows of her troubles. She floats gently above a zen-like garden of cherry blossoms. My God, that was beautiful, Gemini. You're being given a fresh start. Like, I really see that you are at a crossroads of being in this state of pain from your past and choosing to release it and move on and let in the peace and the good things that are coming in for you. Absolutely beautiful reading. I really hope you got something out of this, Gemini. If it resonated with you, like and comment. You can claim the reading. You can tell me about how this relates to your life. I absolutely love when you guys share with me. It means so much to me that you open up like that. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, Gemini, or just have questions about what that would entail, like prices, times, those things, I can answer all those questions for you. You just email me at my email in the description box below. All right, Gemini, November is bringing in so many beautiful blessings for you. I'm so excited for you guys. Embrace this new start. I love you, and I will see you in the next one.